Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is AdoraI Igunma-Ogunyomi, and on my YouTube channel I'm going to be sharing my motherhood journey as a first-time mama. I have talked about my first trimester, second trimester, my labor and delivery, my quick labor and delivery story, how I found out I was pregnant, and lots more to come. On this YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing everything in my power to share my journey as honestly and transparent as possible. Okay, so stay tuned at all times. Right now, I'm posting every 2 weeks, but I'm trying to see if I can post every week. Okay, now if you are a first time subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, maybe you just stumbled on my video, please do not forget to click the subscribe button below, and also ensure that you click the bell button so that you know when I post new videos. Now if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. You know how we do, okay? Thank you so much for remaining on my YouTube channel. Right now I'm talking fast because I'm trying to beat a timer. I set a timer for 1 hour 30 minutes to see what I can do when baby is sleeping. Okay, so 1 hour 10 minutes in, and or even less right now, and I'll try as much as possible to give you all the juice of the trimester. We made it. We made it to third trimester, guys. We made it to third trimester, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Now, I'm going to be breaking this video into two segments. Now, what to expect or what I went through and what to do, because I used a lot of best practices in my third trimester. And I think I saw the results in my delivery process. Even though my baby was 9 pounds 2 ounces, I saw the results of the practices that I engaged during my second and third trimester. So I'm going to be sharing those practices in this video, and as much as possible, stay tuned till the end because you're going to benefit a lot from it. Now, let's go to what to expect in your third trimester. Third trimester is in between. You can be energetic sometimes and you can be very tired sometimes. I can't lie to you. I was in between. So there were some days I was very energetic and I would go to the gym. I went to the gym in third trimester. I'll share the video as well. I took up boxing in third trimester. I can't wait to go back to the gym, honestly. My baby is going to daycare very soon. I'm not prepared for that. That's a story for another day. But I'm hoping that when she's there, I'm able to go back to the gym and just get back in my zone. But I took up boxing. I did a lot of threadmilling. I didn't do weightlifting, right? But I did a lot of pelvic exercises in that time. So when I had my energy levels go up, I would do a lot. But when I was tired, I wouldn't go to the gym, or I would just do like home exercises and just things I could do in my home. I'll also be sharing some of the things like equipment that I used in my third trimester and how you can get them as well. So sometimes, like I said, your energy might go up, sometimes can be very down. But most of the time, you're going to be tired, and it's okay to be tired because, my dear, you are carrying a full human being. That it's no longer, your baby is no longer small, and they say it's growing. This is third trimester. You're almost there, meaning your baby. Some people even give birth like midway third trimester, maybe 36 weeks, or some people less, some people more, some people go over 40 weeks. So yeah, you are carrying a lot, so you're going to be very tired. I remember one day I wanted to fry akara. That is bean ball in English. If I say I wanted to fry akara, I remember I got up. I said, oh, I was going to do it in the morning so we could have it as breakfast. I already soaked the beans the day before, and at 2 p.m. I had not still made the akara, my dear. That was the end of the story. That was the end. I didn't make the akara that day. I think I made it the next day, or so that's 2 days. Yeah. And don't kill yourself for it. Just find something else to eat. You're gonna be fine. Everybody in the house is gonna be fine. You'll find something to eat, right? I was just really tired. Or is it when um I want to go out and I'm in the car? I'm just like, "Ah, I don't feel like going anywhere again. But I'm glad that it's my husband driving, not me driving. So, but there are many times like that. I'll just want to just lie down and sleep, and it's okay to do that. Just lie down and sleep, because at night, that's another thing you might experience. You might not be able to sleep because of maybe waist pains, baby is moving so much, heartburns. You might experience all of those things. So it's okay to sleep when you can, even if it's during the day. Just sleep whenever. If you're watching TV and you sleep off where you are. Okay. Now another thing is breathlessness. Oosh, 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 oosh. Like you will be breathless because you are carrying a lot. So as you're walking or you are climbing the stairs, you just you catch your breath and then you continue again. So yeah, making my experience breathlessness for a bit. But another downside for me was the kind of breathlessness I experienced was almost like I stopped breathing or I forgot to breathe at night. So it will almost be like I stop breathing, then my brain will say, breathe, then I'll breathe, when sleeping. It might not happen to everybody, maybe some people, but it happened to me, that kind of breathlessness where I will just literally stop breathing and then my brain has to pick up and be like, breathe when I'm sleeping. And then I breathe again. And another thing that I experienced was dehydration, dry throat. Like your throat will just be dry and you have to keep drinking water. But one thing I didn't like doing was drinking water at night so that I won't have to stand up a lot to pee, because to stand up from your bed, to stand up from your bed, I can even feel it from here. To stand up from your bed is so, so stressful. And for me, I had like my pregnancy pillows. So sometimes I'll have to like move pregnancy pillows. I'll have to like gauge like one, two, three, oh, and then I stand up, and because my husband is a deep sleeper, to wake him up to help me stand up, that's not possible. So I had to figure out a way to stand up from the bed anytime I wanted to use the bathroom. But yes, always hydrate. I had to get like a Stanley cup to be able to, for the first time ever, to be able to like get my fluids in. And the advantage of doing that, drinking lots of water, is also to give you ease in delivery. Is to give you ease in delivery. Drink lots of water now, you're going to see the results later on. Okay, so another thing they say, maybe it's old wives' tale, is that when you drink lots of water, your baby won't come out with lots of like the fluid, when we use the amniotic fluid or stuff, the slimy stuff on their body, they won't come out with a lot of it. They just come out like shiny. My baby actually came out like that. She didn't come out with lots of all of that. Like she was almost clean when she came out. I don't know how true that is. So disclaimer. I don't know. But drink lots of water is really gonna help you, especially just to keep you hydrated and all. Then also burping. Burping. I could not burp normally. The same way it's hard to burp a newborn. So it was almost impossible for me to burp normally. Like I had to stay in a particular position to be able to burp, because baby girl is clogging every part of your system. So it's almost like you are trying to figure out which part of your, which organism, what part of your body to be able to do what you got to do. But really though, I had to stay in a particular position to burp because it wasn't easy for me to burp, right? But that's by the way, not everybody might experience that. Then my boobs. I'm glad I wrote down my experiences to share with you guys, because my boobs, oh my gosh. There were sometimes I had to wear bra to sleep because I'm, kind of busty. There were I had some nights I had to wear bra, and some, because I like to wear bra. That's another thing in your third trimester. If some people even from second trimester, it is stressful. Like you just wanna let it receive air, you know. But I had to put like cloth in between, because like one on top of the other, it was like compressed, so squishing me, and because of that, I experienced breathlessness. So I had to put like cloth in between just to be able to sleep on my side, because you have to sleep on your side, right? So I had to sleep on my side, put cloth there to be able to help me breathe properly and not feel pain in my boobs when I'm sleeping. So I had to, sometimes you might have that issue as well, like just that discomfort in your breast area. Then sometimes I still had issues with drinking water. Um, Sometimes when I would drink water, I would just be irked, like you, almost like first trimester. But I had to drink water, But sometimes when I people drink water, I would just be irked. So if you're feeling irked, you're not alone. It's not strange, okay? But drink it. And if you can get electrolytes, to add to your water, it really helps just with the flavor of water and all. Then another annoying thing that happened in third trimester was the fact that you're always hungry, but you are always full. Have you seen that irony before? Where you are hungry, but you are full. Because if you take like maybe a portion of food, maybe just like 3, 4 spoons of food, you drink water, you are full. You feel so full, but you are really hungry. Like you want to eat more, but you can't eat more because your stomach is just tight. Like your stomach is tight. It can be so annoying. Like I'm so happy now that I can eat, even though ah my gosh, God, you did this one. No. Postpartum, you are eating yet you are not full. The irony of life, like you eat but you don't feel full. But when you're in third trimester, you are hungry but you feel so full. So annoying. But anyway, you're going to have that issue because you're going to like feel so tired that you can't eat anymore, but you're hungry, so you have to eat more. Like you have to take more food, maybe like smaller portions often. So it's so important that you have like your snacks beside you, you have water, you have juice, there's food available for you to either order or just eat on the go, right? So that you have energy. Then good news, good news, good news, good news. I didn't have mommy brains. Now, most people say you're gonna have mommy brains in your third trimester. I didn't, or even postpartum. I did not have mommy brains. Yes, sometimes I have, because if I don't put down stuff, right, write down stuff, my mind feels full. Because I like sometimes, as women now, we are thinking of a lot of things at the same time. So I like to write down stuff. So if I don't write down stuff, my head will feel full. But say mommy brains that I will put the remote in the fridge or what. Nah, I didn't do that. It didn't happen to me. So it doesn't have to happen to you too. Mommy brains is not for everybody. It can happen to some people, but it's not for everybody. It didn't happen to me, and that's a good thing for me. I'm happy with that because it can be frustrating when you're looking for something and you're like, where did I put it? Then you find your remote or your glasses in the fridge. Oh no. Then something that I experienced, I had, like I mentioned in my second trimester video, I'm going to link it up there. I had low iron levels, so I had to take supplements for that. Like I said, it's important that you get your iron supplements. I'm going to link the ones that I feel are good for you, right? I used at some point I was using the blood builder as that's my iron supplement. So I'm going to put the link for you in the description. Okay. Then also I experienced PTSD again from certain foods I could not eat, like I mentioned. I still had PTSD from like draw soap and everything, but I started taking oranges again, started taking orange juice again, I started eating bananas again, and I even found a kind of banana that I liked at HEB, and that's the Mexican banana. Like it's almost similar to our Nigerian banana, so I particularly loved that one. So that's the one I go for if I go to HEB to get like fruits. I particularly like that one because it's close to our Nigerian banana, not the ones here that taste like carton almost. Then choking. This one is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I choked a lot in my sleep. When I say choking, not because of breathlessness, spit. It will just enter my throat because I snore. Unfortunately, I need to check that out. But I would it would just enter my throat. I would start coughing, coughing, coughing from sleep. So yeah, that happened to me because everywhere was just stuffy. When you lie down, it's almost like you have only from here to here available to your body, because every other part of your body is occupied. And so I had to like always have water by my side, and I'll have to sit up, wait for it to calm down. But choking, yes, I experienced that. Bloody gums and phlegm. I experienced bloody gums, brushing, you spit out blood, phlegm from your throat, from nose, you see blood. It's not a bad thing. Always talk to your doctor about these things. I talked to my doctor a lot, and she was like, "It's normal. There's nothing wrong with me. So it's normal." Yeah, I just Yeah, and it went after I had my baby. Like immediately I had my baby, it just stopped from day one. It stopped. Then hemorrhoids. I had hemorrhoids. Oof, I had hemorrhoids in my third trimester. I had hemorrhoids. It's not for everybody, but some people have. They do have hemorrhoids, and guess what? The first time I pooped after having my baby, it just disappeared. I don't know where it went. This pregnancy thing, is like it just comes, and once baby is out, it just goes. It's amazing too, though. But I'm telling you, like my first poop, it just went. It just went in my that third trimester hemorrhoid. It just went, and I'm super excited that it went because my husband suffers so much. Then finally, if I think of other things, I'll mention throughout the video. But finally, I had intrusive thoughts, and I don't think there's any pregnant woman that does not have intrusive thoughts. Even as a Christian, you have just the blood of Jesus and the word, the Holy Spirit that helps you overcome those intrusive thoughts. So sometimes I'll be in the bathroom and I'll want to come out of the bath and I'll just be like, what if I fall asleep? I have to reject those thoughts, and be careful coming out of the bathroom or going down the stairs or or at the gym when I'm on the treadmill. Oh my goodness. I will have intrusive thoughts. When I'm thinking about my baby, gosh, just different things. A lot of things will just come from that goes, but just remember that the word of God is there for you to conquer those thoughts, right? Speak it out. Don't just say, don't in your mind, don't say, but just in your mind. Say it out, reject it, use the word. That's why it's very important to have your confessions when you're pregnant. I had that supernatural childbirth. I talked about that in my first trimester video, and I'm also still going to link that in the description again. It was a book that really helped, the book and the confessions book as well. Even though the book has the confessions, but you can get both. My husband and I got our copies because I was going to Canada, so I had my copy there. So follow the right people to conquer those thoughts. I would watch women giving birth and I will see how easy it was. I'm like, mine is going to be like this. Mine is going to be better. I'm going to declare over yourself. Don't just keep quiet and cry and say, oh my God. No, declare, use your confessions, paste them on the wall if you have to, put them in your bathroom. I had all these things around me, and it's very important that you have that as well. Now, let's move to another part of the video, which is what to do or what I did to have the best experience in third trimester for me to have an easy labor and delivery process. Like I already mentioned, drink water, drink water, drink water. It is very important that you drink water. If you don't have a bottle, get one. Get a bottle that will help you know the amount of water you are taking per day. Drink water. There is no amount of water that is too much. If you want to drink cold water, drink cold water. If you want to drink warm water, drink warm water. If you want to drink water with lemon, which is advisable, not so much anyway, but it's good for you. Drink, okay? Just drink water. Reduce the sugars. Avoid chocolatey drinks. That was what they said. Old wives' tales that it's going to make my baby big. Even if we already knew my baby was going to be big, but they said it was going to make my baby big. And you now have CS and they were putting different thoughts in my mind. I said, no problem. I will stop my chocolatey drinks like Milo. Afterwards, I'm going to continue my Milo drinking. Okay, it's not going to kill me to stop taking Milo for 3 months. You know, so like they said, avoid chocolatey drinks. I think what they were trying to say was avoid sugar a lot. Lots of sugar. I still took ice cream. I still took sweet things, but like I mentioned, I was very conscious about of those things because I didn't want it to affect me. I didn't want it to affect my baby. I don't know what they put in those things. The sugar levels are a lot even if I didn't have gestational diabetes, but you have to still be careful. So avoid sugary things, avoid consuming and say, oh, it's me and baby. Mm-mm. You can get something else, maybe a fruit that is sweet. you can take that as well. Then walk as much as you can. I cannot overemphasize this. So I was pregnant throughout the summer, right? And it was really hot outside. So what I did instead was either to stay in the house and walk up and down the stairs or go to the gym and do 30 minutes on the treadmill, at least 30 minutes every day or every other day that you can in the week. If you want to go 3 times a week, but know that the other 2 times you are doing something else in the house to exercise. It's very important. It really helps you for labor and delivery and for your recovery process as well. When people see me now, they say, "Oh my God, you look like you didn't just have a baby." And I said, "You have to pay for it, especially in your second and third trimester, and then you see the rewards after." For me, I can't wait to go back to the gym more because my stomach is you gotta get that in check, okay? But walk as much as you can. I will go on the treadmill, and when you're walking, don't just walk. Try to. I'm going to put a picture. I wish I could do it myself, but I don't want to stand up from here to so that my video is not disorganized. I'm going to put a video or a clip or a picture of what you should be doing when you're walking. Don't just walk alone. Walking is good, but try to incorporate other things. I think I even put that in my labor and delivery video. Yeah, how I did my walking. I didn't just go up and down, but I did, had to do my leg 180, 180. So when you're on the treadmill as well, you are walking, right? You are walking, you can extend your leg. This is how you're walking, but instead, can you do one and then your next leg forward to extend your just your joints, your pelvic floor and your pelvic area so that it's opening more instead of just walking, right? On the treadmill, I danced on the treadmill, right? I did a lot of beautiful things when I was pregnant. So I danced on the treadmill a lot. Then I did my squats. I squatted a lot. So in the gym, I will squat from one end to the other, squat back. I will do my legs 180, 180, 180, 180 from one end to the other, right? I'm telling you, I saw the rewards. This is the first time should give this kind of advice that maybe I did something in my life and and it worked for me. But I feel like it works because I learned from other people. So I feel like it actually works for labor and delivery and even postpartum. Ensure that you don't just walk, right? Try to incorporate some of those pelvic exercises that will help you in your labor and delivery process. Okay, walk as much as you can. If you can go to the gym, go to the gym. If you can't, stay at home. Another thing that I did, birthing ball. Your birthing ball is so important. I'm going to put a link, you know, below. And yes, I get a commission from all of these things that I'm putting in my description from Amazon. So all of these things are very affordable. They are things that you can get buy now, get later on or immediately, and then you are able to use them. The birthing ball helped me. Sometimes I don't sit on the chair, and I'm going to talk about that in a bit. I would rather sit on my birthing ball. I would rather sit on my birthing ball and just do my breath and my pelvic exercises on there. Even how I birth, I started practicing how I would give birth to my baby from my house with my birthing ball. So it was easy for me when I got there. I knew I wanted to give it on my knees, hands with my knees down, right? I already started practicing it with my birthing ball from the house. So it's important that you have your birthing ball. It will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. Even when, okay, you and your partner need to do, maybe he wants to help you with the massages and things like that you will need during labor, you will need your birthing ball. So it's important that you get your birthing ball. It's very, very important. Now let's talk about sitting positions. I went for my class. I already knew about sitting positions, when you're pregnant, but I enrolled for a class. So please, if your hospital has classes, I'll talk about this in a video I'll do later on with all the benefits I got when I was pregnant here in the US. My hospital had classes. Even not just my hospital, even there's a program we're on that they had classes where they would teach us about natural birthing process. If you wanted to use epidural, they had classes for that. Baby Basics 101, talking about breastfeeding and all. They had special breastfeeding classes, natural birthing classes. They had all those classes and I attended. Now, when you are sitting, this will also help you because I've talked about the birthing ball. So you sitting on your birthing ball helps you. You sit upright, your legs and your knees and all of that are in alignment. Now, when you are sitting, our chairs don't really help. Our couches don't help you when you are pregnant because they are sunken, they are not firm. So it's important that you are conscious of the way you sit. Don't just sit and just open your legs and just cross your legs. You have to be very, very conscious of how you sit on your couch. Put your pillows around you so that you are not slouching. You are putting pressure on your stomach and you're not helping your pelvic region. So ensure that you are sitting properly with pillows around. Ensure that your legs, if you have to lie down, I had pillows all over. In between your legs, ensure there is a pillow there at all times. You are so that your legs are not closing. You need your legs open. The same way you gave birth to baby, the same way baby got in there, the same way baby is going to come out. So ensure your legs are open. Put your pillows there in between your legs. I still do it till now because that's actually a good way to sleep. Put the pillow in between your legs. Support your belly. Your belly should not be just on the couch or on the bed. Support it with pillows. I had pillows everywhere. I'm going to also put a link to the kind of pillow that I use and I preferred. I didn't like because my legs are long. I didn't like the that C shape and the U shaped type. I didn't like it. So I'm going to put the type of pillow that I liked and I used. Okay. So ensure you have that as well. Ensure you are sitting upright as much as possible. If you have a firmer chair, the chair that I'm using currently, if you have this kind of firm chair, it's better for you to sit down so you are sitting upright and you're not slouching. Okay, so ensure you're always sitting upright. These are things that helped me, I can't lie, and I learned them in my class and I'm giving it to you as well. Okay, so your sitting position, your sleeping position, ensure you have all those things. Now, if you find that you cannot sleep when lying down, it's okay to sit up. Surround yourself with pillows. Find what's comfortable for you. I did that a lot. It's not comfortable. Sometimes I will cry, but find pillows. I will stack pillows behind me to sleep. Stack pillows by my side so that I can move. But because there were sometimes I could not lie down to sleep. It was just choking me. It was just choking me. So I didn't want to do that. Okay. Then also um other things that you need to begin to do or other things that you should expect is that your tests this time they drew blood from my body in like this pregnancy period more than they ever had in my whole life. They would do blood tests for you and then they will give you injections like vaccine. So your strep test, you're gonna have that done. Then what other vaccines? The what's the name of this vaccine? Tdap vaccine. They're going to give you that to prevent you and baby from infections and things like that. They are going to check. They're going to do one test to ensure that your because they will tell you to pee. So they want to check if your flora, like the area of where baby's coming out from, is conducive enough for baby to come out of there and things like that. So you're going to do tests like that. But I mean, I did a lot of a lot of tests in this pregnancy, gestational diabetes test I have already done twice. Then I did a lot of tests to check my iron levels. Then at every appointment I had when I was pregnant at another organization, they will always prick my hand to check my iron levels. So that one was there because, like I said, I had low iron levels. And then, what else? Position of baby. It's important you also do these things to help with the position of baby. My baby was so you want baby to be is it anterior? Can't remember all these things now. If I get pregnant again, I'll go for classes again. But that you want your baby to be in the right position. You want baby's head down already by third trimester. In fact, when you are progressing, you need baby's head down to be engaged already, getting ready to come down. You need baby to be facing the back and be the front. But you need baby's head to be facing a certain way. You need baby to be positioned in a certain way anyway. And so sitting, the way you sit, the way you sleep, the way the kind of exercises you do will be able to help. And funny enough, they said my baby was in a certain position, so but because of the way I birthed and how quick my birth was or something, it didn't even really affect me. I just had very small tears. My tears were healed in like 1.5 to 2 weeks already, so you really want to like ensure that position of baby is good for you to birth naturally. I'm an advocate for natural birth, right? But I mean, if not, then and other things that you need to do, get a doula if you can. My hospital had free doulas. I love my doula. Thank you, Sue. So if you have a doula, if you can get a doula, if it's affordable in your nation, get a doula. I don't know if they have in Nigeria, right? But get somebody, even if it's online, get one to really help you in your birthing process. She really helped me. She ensured that I didn't go for epidural and I birthed naturally. So she was there throughout with me, standing with me all through all the way. Then your cervical check. So when you know that you started having contractions, get your cervix checked just to check how dilated you are, because some people start dilating maybe 2 weeks before they even have their baby. So you want to be sure of how dilated you are. Then also I had my pap smear check in my first trimester. That was the first thing that I did when I got to the US. So they asked, "Have you ever done a pap smear before?" I said, "I've not done a pap smear before because I just got married." So they got my pap smear and they checked that. So it's important to check that maybe in first trimester. The dentist, that was already done in first trimester. Then I forgot to mention that I started feeling baby's kicks in second trimester. I don't know why I didn't mention that, but yes, it's an exciting thing. Baby's kicks, even in third trimester, to ensure you record, take videos of your stomach when baby is kicking, when baby is disturbing you. It's very cute. It's just to have that. Take pictures of yourself when you are pregnant. You want to see yourself and be like, oh wow, so I look like that. Sometimes I imagine I'm like, so this was, so I had this big bump. Wow. So sometimes it can be very, very amusing, right? Then another thing is that you need to do that I did to help me was getting eucalyptus oil. Even though I didn't use it much because of side effects, right? Of using certain oils, essential oils much. I use eucalyptus oil because I love the smell of mint, right? I love that minty. For those in Nigeria, if you know Aboniki, I use it a lot in my first trimester. Because of I just like the smell. It really helped me. Then if you can use eucalyptus oil, it helped me sleep. I'm going to link that essential oil. I'm going to put it in my bio as well. I used my bathing soap. I changed it to Dr. Teal's eucalyptus and lavender or something. Just the soothing one to help me sleep. I got that as well. It helped. I'm going to put that in my bio as well. Then also the eucalyptus oil, I will always sprinkle it on my bed, like around my pillow, on my pillow, just to be able to smell it. I didn't use a humidifier. I just wanted to smell it directly and really helped. And your raspberry leaf, I didn't really use it. I'm still going to link it. I think I used it close to maybe a week. So I didn't use it a week when I had my baby because that was when my mom came. So she just put made the tea for me, cold raspberry leaf tea with cranberry juice. I That was what I took a week too, but I don't know if it had any effect. But anyway, I use raspberry leaf. Then maternity leggings, you're gonna need that, but ensure the leggings you are getting is something you can still use after. So my maternity leggings, I still use it now because the band is not the kind of the ones that come the kind of maternity trousers that you have that still has like this extension. No, it has the band, but it's not like so large that when you have your baby, you'll not be able to use it again. So I use my maternity leggings a lot. It really helped. to use that. I'm going to talk about like baby essentials, or sorry, pregnancy essentials, baby essentials as well later on. But yes, it really helps. Okay, so baby's awake. I made it to 34 minutes and 15 seconds. So let's say 1 hour 30 minutes. I was able to do what I had to do. But anyway, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, ensure you are subscribed right now. Click the link in my bio and do not forget to like, share, and comment. Okay. Ensure you do that right now. I will be looking forward to your subscriptions. I'll be looking forward to your comments. Now tell me, how was third trimester for you? Are you looking forward to third trimester if you're not in third trimester yet? What are the things that I did not mention that you think mamas can begin to do now to have a smooth labor and delivery process? Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
33 weeks. Recently, I think for the past week or two, I've been having like bad mood swings. Get easily irritated, upset, and things like that. It's currently 3:11 a.m. I cannot sleep. I can't sleep. I've tried. I can't sleep. I've peed like 1 million times in the space of less than 2 hours. My pelvic region is aching me. Like I cannot just find like a good position to sleep.